Well, one person who's squarely in the VP's corner is former Presidential Spokesperson Harry Roque, who's come out lashing out at Congress over the realignment of those funds. We have with him on the show tonight. Good evening, Attorney. Welcome to The Big Story. Thanks for joining us.
Good evening. It's a privilege to join you tonight.
Chismis muna tayo. Who do you think the Vice President was referring to, by the way? Do you know?
Well, I think it's members of Congress who were her allies in unit team, but who are now picking on her confidential funds.
Why do you use the verbs picking on her? I'm interested.
Because they only singled out the confidential funds of the Vice President. They did not question the confidential funds of the President, who incidentally also has an intelligence fund as Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, and did not question also their own confidential funds of 1.6 billion pesos, as well as the 331 confidential funds of the Senate.
Attorney Roque, why are people picking on Vice President Sara at this moment? What does it say about her popularity? What does it say about her possible positioning for 2028?
Well, this is all related to 2028 because they want to shoot her down as early as possible. Ang term is bini-Binay, except that this process started way earlier compared to Jojo Binay. But although bini-Binay si VP Sara, I don't think it will have the same results, no? Because in the first place, there's not been any allegation that the confidential funds of Mayor Sara were ill-gotten, no? Or misappropriated, no? Or in any way spent in order to benefit herself. No? Number two, there's not been any allegation that Inday Sara has any ill-gotten wealth, unlike the case of Jojo Binay, where they showed videos of his fantastic farm, no, in Batangas, which looks like Disneyland. No? So it's very clear. It's a target. It's a political attack on the Vice President to shoot her down, because until now, she has approval and the highest approval and trust rating of any public official. And of course, if elections were to be held today, she would win by a very large majority.
What is VP Sara asking for at this point? Does she want the entire amount put back? Does she want a lesser amount but still confidential? Or what exactly is she fighting for at this point ngayon na tinanggal na?
She has said that she can live without confidential funds, but as a supporter, and like many of her supporters, we see this as an attack on the Vice President, all because she's the leading contender for 2028's presidential elections.